How many of you guys know Buddha? Buddha, anybody knows?
No?
Buddha.
Yes, I know.
Buddha. You know?
Yeah.
Who all knows monks?
Buddhaji.
Monks?
No, don't Buddhaji. Oh, the
Monks. Anybody knows monks?
Yeah. What is monk?
What is monks? Who are they? You don't know how to explain.
In ancient times.
Yeah. See, this story is going to be like there will be disciples. Like, see, there was Buddha. He was considered to be God, right? Sit down, sit down. So he and his disciples were going because they keep moving to one place to the other. When they were moving around, so they thought, okay, they'll relax for some time in a place, and then they'll continue the journey. Okay. So what they said, he's called one of his disciples and he said, go find out if there's any water. Disciples means followers. Okay. So what he said, he asked one of his disciples to go and find if there's any water there. So he asked him, so we'll stay in one place where there is a tree, and he said you can go 20 yards, right? You know 30-yard circle, right? Same way he said move 20 yards and go find out in the nearby area where you can get some water. So he said he could just go around and come back. So the disciple went around and came back and he said, what did you find? And where was the wind, which is the breeze comes, right? Where it was which place it was very cold. So he said from this direction the wind was a little bit cold. So he said, okay, then you go in this direction, you will find somewhere you will get a water source, get water for me, for all the others, and drink yourself also and come back and bring the water. So he went to see if there is any water available, and when he went, he saw a big pond and a lot of people are doing washing. They are giving wash to the cattle, you know, the cows and all, right?
Yeah.
So the water was dirty. So this guy got very angry, thinking, you know, in his mind, thinking, see, such a big pond and they spoiled all the water. Now even one drop of water they can drink.
Water?
Yeah, a lot of water was there, but they are not able to drink any water because it was full of dirt, right? So he got annoyed and he went back to Buddha, and he said whatever he saw, he said what happened. He asked him what about the water. He said this all happened. People are still having a bath and all those things. They spoiled the water. So he said, okay, no problem. Relax for some time.
I said bye for mommy.
He said bye to your mom.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now listen to the story. So he went and said to the Buddha, and he said, relax for some time. Don't worry, we'll get some water. So after an hour, he said again to go to the same place to find water. So he was already angry, right? So he was saying, why now only I went and came? After an hour, he is asking me to go again to the same place to find water. The water is already dirty. That's what I told the master. It is dirty. So he said, when he went there, he saw the water was crystal clear. Okay, so he filled the water and he went back to the Buddha and he said, how come the miracle happened? So water is so clear and it's so sweet to drink. So Buddha said, whenever you are angry, right, in life many times, you know, a lot of negative thoughts comes in your mind. There will be anger, there will be so many things comes in your mind. So when that time, you need to keep yourself calm. So what happened to the water? After an hour, everybody went. So the water, the impurities went down and the purity came up. Right? There was pure water on top, so they can drink. Same way, whenever negative thoughts come, give yourself a time. Okay? So after some time, all the negativity will go down and the positivity will come up. So you can take your clear decision. Right? So this is the moral of the story. Whenever you feel negative or whenever you are feeling angry, give yourself a time. Okay? They say you need to give time its own time. So then everything will be fine. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
So what do you need to do? How will you think positive? How will you think positive? You need to give yourself some time. Understood? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Let's start.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go.